It is with deep sadness and broken hearts we announce the death of Richardo Charlemagne, better known as Ricky, Fat Man, or Sugar Bear, of Lac-Wamingo, but resided at Goodlands. He passed away on Sunday, November 5, 2017, at the age of 49. He was the driver of TX 466 attached to the Royalton Hotel taxi. He was a member of the Holiday Taxi Corporation and a former president of the Lac-Wamingo Odsa Minibus Association. He was predeceased by his father, Ernel Mens Charlemagne. Left to mourn his wife, Juliana Charlemagne, also known as Celine, of Goodlands. His mother, Rufina Charlemagne, of Lac-Wamingo. His children, Jonathan Charlemagne, also known as Jeff, of Castries, Sherilyn Isidore, of Badu Chaussee, Richard Lester Isidore and his wife Gloria Jean Isidore, of Canada, Ed Charlemagne, of Arundel Hill, Jan Darcy, of Cul-de-Sac, A.J. Hippolyte, of Badu Chaussee, Ricardo, of Grace Vieux, Tim Desmond, of Ticolo. His brothers, Ainsworth Charlemagne and his wife, Josette Charlemagne, of Mont-Sepin, Earl Charlemagne and his wife, Nadia Charlemagne, of Ancillary. His sisters, Leota Charlemagne Mason and her husband, Sergeant 250 Irvin Mason, of Eastwinds, Donna Charlemagne Moles and her husband, Alexander Moles, in England. Adopted sisters, Kimberly Charlemagne Bone, her husband Clayton Bone, and daughter Amara of St. Kitts. Jeanette Augustine and her children, Taisha and Kiara, of Lac-Wamingo. His grandchildren, J. Preval, Rain Isidore, of Canada. His aunts, Mrs. Teresa Cadet and family, of Lac-Wamingo, Mrs. Agnes Mazel Alexander and family, of the UK and St. Lucia, Mrs. Celine Comby and family, of Summersdale, Mrs. Marge Williams and family, of Cicero, Mrs. Cynthia Edwards and family, of Corinth, Mrs. Anna Marie Cox and family, of the UK, Mrs. Anna Marie Dicorish and family, of the UK, Mrs. Elise Ferdinand and family, of St. Croix, Mrs. Letitia Raymond and family, of Sarat, Mrs. Marthaline St. Luce and family, of Varna and Canada. His uncles, Mr. Andrew Leos and family, of Lac-Wamingo, Christopher Charlemagne, also known as Monrose and family, of Marisol, Mr. Joseph Lynch, also known as Pafloy and family, of Lac-Wamingo, Mr. Nordrick Dixon and family, of Cicero, Badu Chaussee and the UK, Mr. Harry Leos and family, of the UK, children and family of his deceased aunts, Mrs. Martha Matthew and family, of Cicero, Mrs. Una Benjamin and family, of the UK, Mrs. Williana Leos and family, of the UK, Sion Griffith and family, of Arundel Hill, Meetit John and family, of Bocage, Christina Pierre, also known as B.U., of Cicero and family, children and family of his deceased uncles, Sonny Charlemagne of Varna and family, Freddie Charlemagne and family, of St. Lucia and abroad, Joseph Charlemagne, also known as Beche, of Choiseul, Ralph Charlemagne and family, of the UK, Hudson Leos and family, of the UK, Felix Leos and family, of the UK. His nieces, Danielle Charlemagne of Sir Arthur Lewis Community College, Mia George and Rhea Barrett of St. Joseph Convent, Melody Moles of the UK. His nephews, Nicholas Curdy Charlemagne and Dante Charlemagne of Ancillary, Ernel Mason of Camille Henry Memorial School, Maurice Moles of the UK, Ullen Alexander of Guadeloupe, his sisters-in-law, Jacinta King and family of Canada, Anselma and family of Castries, Charmaine and family of Bar Saint-Joseph, Margaritas and Marguerite Charles Alfred of France, his brothers-in-law, Jean-Baptiste John, also known as Coco, of Banan Bay, Camillus John, also known as Gary and family of Goodlands, Thomas Sinclair and family of Canada, Titty Boy and Doudoune of Bar Saint-Joseph. Also left to mourn his ex-wife, Ezra Charlemagne of Arundel Hill, the Charlemagne family of Choiseul, Soufre and Castries, the John Gay family of Wavine Poisson, Vanna and Marigot, Teresa Benoit and family of Lac Wamingo, all his children mothers, Sylvester Henry, Peter manager, Winwood and Leeward Brewery, Gloria and Kimberly of London, his co-workers of St. Lucia Reps and the Royalton Hotel taxi stand, Miss Siltanese and husband, Patsy, Jinin, Feria, Bertha, Livingston, and Teresa of Goodlands, his friends and neighbours and community of Goodlands, his taxi's friends, many other relatives and friends both here and abroad. The funeral service for our beloved Richardo Charlemagne, better known as Ricky, Fatman or Sugar Bear, will be held on Monday, November 20th, 2017, at the Minor Basilica of the Immaculate Conception at 3 p.m. His body will then be laid to rest at the Shock Cemetery. The body now lies at Lazarus Funeral Home, Vidbutay, Castries.